Our next reader tonight is Sara Grady. Sara is a coastal and estuarine ecologist, a former poet laureate in Harvard, Massachusetts, who now lives in Cedarville, Plymouth. Her favorite kind of poetry to write and read is nature and love poetry, sometimes at the same time. And tonight, she has curated a collection of poems inspired by the nature and coast of Plymouth and beyond. Sara, come on up.
Hello, everybody. Liminal. Such narrow lines divide the earth and sky. The boundary is always at our feet. Yet we look up to clouds that pass us by and declare a firmament complete. But what of waves that crash upon the shore, whose lapping must divide the earth and sea? Forget not then about the ocean floor, where water lays on ground eternally. Look now to the embrace of sea and air, where each crest kisses, mingles into foam, and seagulls cry and wheel without a care to make both of the elements their home. Thus earth and sea and sky are given bounds, and in the liminal, there man is found. Earl Grey. A cup of Earl Grey with milk, please. Took the stool closest to the big bay window, sipped my morning infusion, and watched the ferry steam away, flags flying. Gale warning today, they say, blustery day on the docks. As I walk away, the wind tries to reach inside my coat, whistles tunelessly in my ears, presses against my skin for warmth. The jetty launches the hopeful tips of waves into the air, where they mingle with the wind and dissipate bergamot breath with strong, salty exhalation. Sentinel. A sentinel stands strong upon the shore to tell all navigators to beware. Its light will shine, just as it has before, reliable and steadfast, always there. The beacon swings away, returns again, an intermittent light and shadow cast, a beam that shines upon you, flash, and then back into shadow once the beam has passed. If sorrows fall like shadows on your heart, and you feel dashed and sinking in the sea, keep eyes on the horizon, check your chart, and beams of joy will guide you back to me. When cast into the dark, fear not the night. With every turn through time, there comes the light. To-do list. Oh, it's about a lighthouse. To-do list. Let me just check my time. The day weighs heavily on me. What didn't I accomplish, I ask, while I was listening to you sing at the top of your lungs? What was I avoiding while we dug a pool in the sand with our bare hands, made tiny rivers fill it, and dipped our sandy palms? Wasn't I just procrastinating while I taught you the names of snails, and I told you it was okay to sit on any rock, just watch for barnacles? I was clearly shirking my duties when I drove you over the bridge that you think is Rhode Island, then through the countryside, then over the bridge 2 more times, both ways, because you slept through it the first time. Your hand weighs lightly on me as we lay together with twilight outside and breezes blowing through the window and crickets chirping. Your nose presses into my side, your little hand rubs my belly, and this is all I need to do. This is called the largest elocid. So the elocids are the herring family. When April showers swelled the river deep and serviceberry heralded the run, the evenings filled with lustful frogs a-peep and dinners eaten with the fading sun. With strength of swimming not to be outdone, The shad in schools pursued their destiny. In silver flashing chaos, all were one, and demonstrated their anadremy. Their journey took them from the salty sea to swim this stream where we now wade and cast. The fight upstream was no hyperbole, where osprey, bass, or heron could repast. So sapidissima, to beast or man, we hope at least a few complete their plan. And then one more, glacial. The glaciers only stretched so far, pushing sandy ridges ahead, leaving giant stones behind, and digging holes, whether pot or kettle. They shaped the land for us, gave us a place to rest weary bodies on sun-warmed ground, cool sandy pools ringed with sedge and rush. The edges of that ancient frozen extent pressed hard on that earth, traced out homes for our predecessors, until we found our place amidst rock and field and forest.